Hi guys, it's Sonelias and welcome back to another episode of Medieval Dynasty. I'm going to load the end of the last save game in a second and we're going to carry on with our character there. We basically passed day 3, so we're about to start day 4. I'll see you in a second. Alright, there we go, we've loaded. Let's open the door here for a second. I'm actually going to be making myself some additional items. One of the things actually they've introduced in the last patch is the ability, or the fact that food will deteriorate with time. So as you can see, I got meat here that's deteriorated by 50% already. Mushrooms have deteriorated already as well. So yeah, some of those things will deteriorate with time. I'm going to transfer some logs here. Sorry, not logs, sticks. Because what I wanted to do, I wanted to basically build here 2 axes. 2 axes I'll leave here in the chest. Key reason for doing so really is the ability for me to make sure I've got some extra items here later on. Right, we are going to make our way back to town. We need to complete some quests for neighbors. So we got 3 quests that we need to complete for neighbors. Plus, we also need to do some successful flirting. Right, I really wish there was some kind of quest or skill for upgrading your stamina. I'm sure there is some kind of skill somewhere. I just don't have access to it as of yet. It's just relatively early in the game. There's only day 4. It's day 4? Yeah, it's day 4. Which basically every season consists of 3 days. So day 4 is the beginning of summer, which is exactly where we're at the moment. So, yep. Again, out of breath. Let's see what we can do. Now we're going to keep our eyes open for bushes with berries. I think I actually might be able to run quicker if I just don't keep my spear in hand. Hold on, what's on the other side of the river here? Nothing yet. Okay, that's fine. We'll keep our eyes open for the berries. I'm sure there are berries nearby. We just need to come across them. And I think we've just come across them. There we go. Collecting our berries. Now, one thing that's different now compared to the berries we collected last season is that these are ripe. So with the previous seasons, they were unripe berries. And of course, these are ripe berries, which means that basically I no longer get some degree of poisoning from consuming them, which is what I had gotten in the previous instance. Previous season, I probably should say. Alright, we're going to keep our eyes open here to see what's going to happen as we collect these, of course. I am rather expecting that we basically will see that there is a growth in my skills. This should then be the survival skill, to be honest. It's so nice to actually see the berries on the bushes, and as you're plucking them, they disappear from the bushes. I know it doesn't sound maybe like something amazing, but it is nice to actually see that in the game, how you actually interact with the terrain as such. Okay, berries. Plenty of berries in John's Wood. I've got 1400 gold, as you can see. I'm assuming it's gold, at least whatever currency it is that we're talking about. Maybe it's silver, or maybe it's copper. But yeah, it's the only currency we've got. And the good thing about the currency is it doesn't weigh any money. So you've got a certain carrying capacity, and of course that is not causing encumbrance in terms of carrying more gold and so forth. So that is quite nice to have. More berries on the opposite side of the road as well. Okay. More berries. And more berries. And that's it for now. Oop, no, there was some more. A little bit more, not many. One batch more. And we keep our eyes peeled for more berries. Is that more berries here? Quite possibly. Yes. As the bushes are swaying, and I'm swaying, that basically makes the distance between the bushes just shift that a little bit, which means I won't be able to pick it up because it's out of range all of a sudden. It's a bit of a bummer, but yeah, that's a good mechanic, but at the same time it's a bit annoying, really annoying. And you notice that when I basically start picking the berries, and all of a sudden the berries just disappear. They're no longer there. It's like, where have they gone, the berries? Alright, so we got a skill here, which is this one here. I'm going to basically increase the skill level of this. And I'm going to increase the skill level of this. Which means, of course, we're collecting our experience quicker. Doesn't mean we're picking the berries quicker, unfortunately, but it does mean that we're basically getting experience quicker from the plucking of the berries. Now we do notice that we are now overburdened, so we're going to drop these. We're going to also drop these. Oh, it's not a stick. I didn't mean to pick up the stick, but never mind. We'll drop the stick again in a minute. I do need to make myself a little bit of money. And berries are a great source of money. If I say so myself. Right, there is that the second bridge or the first bridge? I'm not sure. It is a bridge. It's the second bridge. Now we're going to go over that bridge after we've been to town and sold some of our wares. I want to do some quests over there. I would like to recruit some additional people for my town, or my first person for the town, to be honest. I just need to make sure I've got enough reputation and so forth, which I don't have as of yet. So once I complete all those quests, I will basically get enough reputation with the people here. Alright, I'll piss them off straight away. That guy is really hard to please, isn't he? Okay. Thanks, great. Really amazing, of course. Let's sell this. I'm going to sell her the berries as well. So I'm at 1948, as you can see at this point. I'm also going to sell her this particular morale. And St. John's wort I can sell as well, as you can see. Now, have I got any other tools I might want to sell? I don't think so. So I will be buying here the flatbread. Oops. All of it, to be honest. Did that cost me 200? Well, it looks like, yeah. The price is What was the price for that? Okay, not that high. Anyways, I'm also going to buy myself some porridge. Porridge should last a little while here. It's not as nutritious as the other one, but that's fine. Alright, so we're at 10 kilograms, which should do nicely. Okay. And some women are just not there to be spoken to, it looks like. Gertrude. Okay. I'm sorry to basically disappoint you there with some negative talking, but okay. Show me your wares. Now he's selling water skins as well. Water skins, of course, are something that could be quite useful. Now I do need to buy a bag from him. And I think I'm also going to buy a water skin. Okay. Alright, darling. Then maybe you don't like being spoken to, it looks like. Alvin is over there. Alright. I need to get his water skin repaired, which is fine, I can do that. It's a bit of a distance in that direction, it looks like, which is fine. Nothing major. Question is, have these bushes here got berries once again? No, they don't. I thought they might have had, because there was a bit of some stuff going on. No women here to recruit, which is fine. I'm gonna head over to the other side of the river. And my quest here is I'm gonna speak to a person in town there. Okay, out of breath once again. It is about midday, so that's good. I was afraid it might have been later already in the day. Luckily it's not. Eggs, okay, no thank you. Okay, I'm stuck. Interesting. Am I stuck? No, I'm not stuck. I guess my keyboard stopped responding, which doesn't help. Inga. I'm in your debt. That's a side quest. Now where is that other person I need to deliver that to? Deliver to Inga. 18. Hold on. Interesting. Right, so where do I see my reputation? Dynasty reputation, as you can see, stands at 80 now. That's nice. All right, house. Ooh, so the houses do deteriorate with time as well, it looks like. Okay. It's not built yet, so it's not deteriorating because of that, which is good. Technology is something we can work on, of course. I really need to basically get some of that done. Did I lose reputation? Interesting already. Okay. Tough not to crack she is. Yes, you're not allowed to speak to strangers. That's okay. That's the Lady of the Eggs. Okay, let's head away from here. Hold on. Well, it's easy to get reputation with this lady. Which isn't really that useful, but okay. Ooh, nope, you're too young. Again, I'm not allowed to talk to underage girls, it looks like. Okay. So he sells stuff like spears, etc., etc., and they got a price of 40, as you can see. That's interesting. He's also got wooden shovels, etc., etc., so that's not really the most useful stuff for me for the moment. So I'm just gonna leave him be. I did gain a skill in diplomacy, it looks like. Let's see if I can increase this even further. Right, I've got a quest for Alwyn. It is 2 o'clock at the moment. Oops, hold on. Let me just drink some water. And to be honest, I probably better fill up my water skin as well. Well, let's put this at 8. Let's put this at 7. Let's fill the water skin. $862. So it tells me exactly how far to travel and so forth. Useful. Okay, we're just going to do a quick save just in case something goes wrong. Yeah, we are traveling through. It requires a shovel. Can I place markers on the map? That would be really useful, wouldn't it? No, I can't. Okay. All right, there we go again. Let's run up. I'm going cross country, as you can see. Yeah, I've got. Ooh, should I collect those berries? Maybe I should. Berries, of course, are always a good source of revenue. They're relatively light, so that makes them easy to carry along. Okay, oops, that was a stick. Now, as I'm heading to another village, of course, having berries with me makes perfect sense. Okay, let's see what we can do here. More berries. Lots more berries. More berries. More berries. Ah. Oh, there's more bunnies up there. Interesting. Hold on. I will basically pick up a rock as well. More berries. Lots more berries to be picked up here. And we utilized. So that was another stick, it looks like. Pine tree. Okay, berries, berries, berries. Any more berries? No. Okay. Berries, more logs. Yes. We're creating wooden spears. A little bit lighter to carry, but at the same time, of course, once I start hunting in a minute, they will provide me with the tools I need for the hunt. Gee, that took a few. All right, let's skin this dough. Cool. So we got some meat, we got some leather. Useful resources all over. Let's make sure I got my quests here selected. Successful flirting is one of the things I need to do. And I thought I was on the next quest already, which I am not. For the flirting to be successful, I firstly, of course, need to find a lady of similar age to myself. Okay, let's run again for a bit. It's a bit rougher terrain that we're going over at the moment, but that should be fine. Deliver to Matilda. Maybe Matilda is a lady of similar age to myself. You never know. I was a wolf. I don't want to basically get into a scuffle with a wolf. Oh, wow, okay. Huh. That was a bit of a savior, wasn't it? Oh, gosh. We're going to skin our wolf. Okay. Let's make sure I save my game. There's a fair amount of deer here, it looks like. A fair amount. Look at that. Wow. Almost there. We're getting closer. The buildings are in view, in sight. Hello. You're a bit too young, aren't you? Hunt deer, boar, collect leather. Okay. Okay. Nice. Look at that. Okay. Okay. And look at that. She's got extra clothing I could potentially use. Think, for example, of a hood. So heat protection, cold protection. So cold protection is useful. It's quite expensive though, but bearing in mind, of course, I got some meat I can potentially sell here. Nice. Now fur, etc., etc. I don't want to sell, so I'm going to keep that with me for now. She does sell bags as well. Are these bags cheaper than the other guy? It does look like it, doesn't it? Did he charge me 200 or 400? I think it was 400. So if you buy it from the right person, you get a better price. That's interesting. That's good to know as well. So if I'm not mistaken, I already have a hose. Yeah, that's my hose. Weight, mine weighs less than that one. That's interesting. Simple tunic. I got my own shirt already. Ah, if I compare that to mine, well, mine gives cold protection as well, but not as much as that one. Okay, good to know. Okay, so I'm required to go hunting. Now, what's the time exactly? Okay. How many spears have I got? I've got 3, it looks like. Let's make myself another one. Now I do need some rocks as well. Okay, I need rocks. Okay, let's get that done. Okay, there we go. It's coming down. There is something here in the woods. I'm not entirely sure what it is. Hold on, what is her quest? Hunt boar. Or deer. Deer or boar? I should really be heading east, which of course is the direction of my own home. Okay, let's run again. I'm quite sure I will find some deer nearby, don't worry. Okay, rabbit trap is here. Right, let's build a new rabbit trap. What's the time? It's 9 o'clock. Will I be able to find another deer in the meantime? And bring that down? I'm not sure. We can but try. Let's take some of these broadleaf plantain with me though. We saw recently how useful that can be. Alright, I think I'm gonna go home. Bear with me 1 second. Okay, that's been dealt with. Okay, so we're gonna go back to our home. I think I'm really gonna call it a day now. Won't be that long. We'll be there in just a moment, so bear with me. We're almost there. Lots of underbush here, as you can see. Lots of underbush, so bear with me one moment. Once we get to our home, we will of course go to bed. We'll sleep for a little while. And then in the morning, of course, we can then log out and call it a day. Thanks again for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it. We'll see you in the next one. In the meantime, take care. Bye-bye.